think when artists are trying to get at some truth, usually it triggers something. That sometimes is the first step in the healing process, is like confronting that anger and sadness so that you can move past it. But sometimes the conversation is, I just want you to hear me and see me for who I am, and then explaining who I am through my work. Showing I am all of these things and I can be all of these things. I am not one thing because that's what you think I am. My name is Janel Young. I go by JY Originals. I have been creating art since I can remember, since I was really young. But I think the need to continue doing that came back to me remembering how therapeutic it was for me, just like a relief to create. It's one of the things that I have to do to feel fulfilled, right? And art just happens to be the thing that I'm good at. So that photo is actually me doing my first mural ever. I think I was 6 going on 7 years old, and I was drawing it out on the wall there. So, but I think as I got older and looking back and saying, oh yeah, I did that, gave me confidence to say, absolutely, I can do that again.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Let's see here.
We're filming now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask. Am I looking at you or the camera?
Yeah, you know.
Okay, we're good. Hi, my name is Marlon Gist, artist. I'm from Aliquippa, and art is what I do. You know, I'm fighting for my life. I'm trying to paint myself out of this hood I'm in right now. You know what I mean? I'm in the basement right now in Aliquippa, so you know, I'm a long way from my dream right now. But yeah, I'm unemployed right now. You know, my job went down. You know what I mean, through the pandemic. So I was unemployed, catching unemployment. You know, working, but just drawing and painting and you know, just doing everything I can do to make it. So. Any art in any area is going to make it better, more colorful, make people feel better. I mean, if you go down the street and I mean, you put a piece of art right here, it could blind that person from seeing this little abandoned building right here. And like I said, it's an investment. You know, it's an investment for kids to be inspired to see art, grow up, want you know, make the place a nicer place. Like I've grown up, I've always seen white art. I always liked the artwork my dad did. Like he had really black art, so that's what I was always focused on. You know, when I see all the greats, you know, with all the paintings, all the naked people and floating in the sky and stuff like that, and you know, I'm just like, to be true, I'm just like them older artists. You know what I mean? It, you know, it seems like they were people that didn't like me. So I just really never connected to that old art like that.
Do you remember any like painting that you thought, oh, that feels like I'm in that picture? Was it like one of your dad's pieces of art or anything? Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Was there any particular one piece of art or?
Yeah. My dad had a picture of these kids like behind bars in jail. You know what I mean? It was like 3 black kids, you know, behind bars. You know what I mean? And you know, that you know, I could picture myself being in that. Terrible to say, you know what I mean?
Right.
But growing up when I was a little baby, I was always, you ask my parents, I was always scared of the police. You know what I mean? I don't know where it came from, but you know what I mean? It was probably from, you know, just seeing stuff as I was a kid. You know what I mean? So when I seen the police, I was gone as a little kid. You know, I don't know what it was, but you know, it was always a fear thing. You know what I mean? So.
Creating from the lens of, you know, knowing I'm making this so that another Black child can see themselves in something is really important to me. That helps me and just like inspires me to continue creating things. And whether that's like natural hair, I have, you know, a whole series based on natural hair, or just showing different types of Black girls and Black women can actually go a long way. and seeing the reaction of people when they view my work is really telling as well. Like that's something that you don't forget when a kid runs up to your artwork and is like, I want to take a picture with it, or they come and tell you, you did a good job. You don't forget that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Even kids growing up, they're not even going by and see too much art right now. So how can they be inspired to want to be artists around here when they don't see any art?
I feel like art has always been important, but I think right now even more important. And maybe it's just that people are now valuing it more for the opportunity it gives to speak more loudly than words can, and to impact people more than words can.
When I did the COVID project, I tried to stay as positive as I could. I didn't want to show any kind of images of people being sick or, or dying or nothing like that. So I tried to keep it upbeat and try to show, uplifting a little bit. And I wanted to be broad. I didn't want to put any name on it. I just wanted to, like I said, for anybody in the world to be able to look at it.
So the piece is titled Avalanche. There are people on the front lines. In this case, a Black woman. She has her mask on. Her arms are outstretched like this because she's trying to hold everything up. Local issues, then the national issues, and then the global issues at the top. All of these things are connected. They're impacting each other, right? And that is essentially what is happening in our communities right now. At the very top above the rocks, I wanted to have some sort of lighter, softer color and a little bit of greenery that's like, okay, the sun is getting ready to rise. We're not gonna look back and just continue as things were. There has to be something new that's coming.
Hopefully people start liking each other more and being able to talk more and be able to, communicate. So that's the that's the most important thing. If you take the time to learn and listen to different people, you can learn something instead of just putting your shields up and not, wanting to learn something or see something.